Hi, I'm Mane and this is Shane, and this is our 40-year-old van Fergus who's not a fan of hills. After taking a 28-hour ferry from Ireland to Spain, in this video we are travelling to the Picos de Europa mountains. We taste cheese made in a cave and milk from the street and find an incredible hot spring. Will our van make it? No, and I said it out loud, it's horrible, like why cannot... We should respect each other. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is the start of our Spanish trip and our first stop is here in 𝗦𝗪𝗪𝗧, and our goal for this day is to end up in Picos de Europa. We're trying to get to Potes, and here we have Shane the driver.
And hopefully Fergus makes up all these hills in northern Spain is desperate.
Yeah. Today the weather is quite cloudy, which is perfect for driving because Fergus doesn't overheat, and it's also easier for us because we're not boiling in that van with no air conditioning.
Well, we can't just say Fergus doesn't overheat because he still gets very hot.
Yeah, oh my god, it was so scary. From the top of 𝗦𝗪𝗪𝗧, from this church, there's meant to be one of the best viewing points of Picos de Europa, but unfortunately it's cloudy, but we should be able to see them right there. So there's one thing that Shane cannot do in Spain, and that is drink milk.
It is horrible. UHT milk, absolutely disgusting.
He actually gets sick. So on the way to the van, right beside it, we have found like a place that apparently sells fresh milk, but you have to take your own bottle. So
we have this bottle, you know, like the 25-cent return recycle thing in Ireland. We never got it to recycle it. It's been in the van, so now it's going to be our milk jug.
So apparently only love is better than this milk. It says it here, so it has to be true. Hopefully Shane doesn't get sick. So the screen is not working. We don't know if the machine is working, but it's worth a try. So it's €1.
Hang the buckle by the neck on the hook and step back.
What? In the hook? Ah, Shane? I don't know where. Ah, I see. And step back. Why is it in English? Oh my god.
Please wait, you're doing right. That milk is
That is class. I had no hope.
We're getting fresh milk from this machine.
Take your bottle, check the chains and push the ticket button if you wish a sale receipt.
Oh, look at it, washes it out.
So we've got the milk from the machine. It's now time to give it a test. See what the Spanish milk is really like.
I really hope you don't get sick in the van.
That's not bad.
Is it not?
No.
Is it the best milk you've ever had in Spain?
In Spain, probably yes.
Wow.
It just feels wrong drinking it from an orange bottle, but that's nice.
Will you drink your own milk or another one?
Milk.
So it's my turn to test the mysterious milk. It's actually nice. I don't know how many people use that machine, how often they change the milk. I have no idea, but Shane is very brave, drinking half a litre of that milk that he randomly found on the street. Not only it's cloudy today, but the closer we are getting to the mountains, the worse the weather is. Now it has started to rain. Yeah, this summer is so weird in Spain. The weather is mental, at least in the north. Our stop for tonight is Potes, and to get to Potes we have to go through the biggest gorge in Spain. So the views and this drive is going to be spectacular.
Since we're stuck in traffic, it's the perfect time to have my fresh Spanish milk. Could be good for you.
And we are going to be red.
So this is our park up tonight in Potes. There is literally nothing around here. It is just a quiet little place in Picos de Europa, and these are 3 fields that are completely free. We find them on Park for Night, and there's probably about 6 or 7 camper vans here. So this is where we are going to call home for tonight. but I think now, just before it gets too dark, we're going to go for a walk into town just to check it out. We have been here years ago, but it's good to be back.
Getting out of a 225 is not glamorous.
So what do you think of our home for tonight?
I think it's quite nice. It's in big open area, it's not like a supermarket car park.
It's nice, there's just very little to do. You can see right behind us how small Fergus is. It's mad to think that it is mid-July and the weather is still not great here in northern Spain. We left Ireland in the hopes of sun, and all we've got is cloud and rain.
But tomorrow is given 28 degrees and sunny, so
fingers crossed for tomorrow that we get a little bit of sun or snow. So we have been walking around Pontes for the last hour or so, and instead of getting some like traditional Spanish tapas or whatever, we have decided to get ourselves some kebabs. So
oh my god,
we are sitting in Pontes with 2 kebabs, and this is our view.
it's 10:15. This town is so quiet. It's a Tuesday night, so after that kebab we're gonna head back to the van and settle for the night.
So we've made it back to our home for tonight. Let's go, jump into Fergus, go to sleep. Good morning guys, we have woke up in the Picos and the sun is finally out. It has taken a couple of days for us to find some sun, but it is so warm. Such a change from yesterday. We slept like absolute logs last night in this car park. So now it's time to go to the supermarket, which is just up behind us, get some food, get ready, and we are going to head up into the mountains to take a cable car that is going to take you to the top of Picos. We have the woman herself putting away the bed. Last night was so warm, it was so hard to sleep, but we have this little fan right here from Flextail. They sent it out to us to test out and see what we think of it. So over the next couple of days we are going to be testing out this fan to see how good it actually is. But on our first impressions, last night was incredible, kept the van nice and cool. As you know, Fergus is 42 years of age, doesn't have any air conditioning, so we were cooking inside the van last night, but this came to the rescue. I don't know how ready these are. So a quick 20-second drive, we literally slept here.
Behind the house.
To the supermarket to get our supplies for today before we head up the mountain. There is such a change from yesterday. It is 30 degrees at 10:20 in the morning. Yesterday it was probably 18 degrees. There is such a difference. Hopefully Fergus gets up this hill okay. We're going to hit the road as soon as possible so it doesn't get any warmer.
Fergus is struggling quite a bit. When we slept last night it was 400 meters and the cable car is at 1100 meters. So Fergus has a really hard task to do this morning. There's not too much traffic on the road, which is great because we are hardly moving. We are doing 35 kilometers an hour. So hopefully we get there. The cable car is at 12 and it's 20 to 11, so we have an hour and 20 minutes to do 10 kilometers. Do you think we'll make it? I don't know. We have made it to the car park. It hasn't been easy. Fergus was struggling. There was times that we literally weren't moving, so now we have to find a spot to get parked because this is packed.
The tickets for this cable car are actually quite expensive and they are €24 each return, so €12 up, €12 down, but the views from the top I think are going to be worth it.
There's the cable car there.
Right up there is the cable car.
That's very high.
We have boarded the cable car and we are making our way up now. It's like a full kilometre up to the mountain, so it's going to be a fun ride. We are literally like sardines in a can. We can't move in here. There's the Fergus. On top of the mountain now. We expected it to be a lot colder, but it's actually very, very warm.
So warm. I think there's a heat wave at the minute, but even at that, there's bits of snow over there. So we are on a mission, and we are going to try to find some snow today in July in Spain.
We are about 3 hours into this hike.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. And we've stopped for a bite to eat. So
I have found a little gap here in the shade, and I'm just gonna have my sandwiches here. It's so warm. We are like 2,000 meters high and it hasn't cooled down, so we're gonna have a wee bite. 3 minutes to do a walk. We are great hikers, very in shape.
as you can see, we are high up in the mountains, and it's hard to believe that Fergus is driving through all of these. I don't know if we're wise or what, but the show must continue.
I am so proud of Fergus, I am.
Yeah, it was this morning was tough. Tough on me and on Fergus.
After 4 hours of walking around the mountains and just admiring the views, we have found here a wee place to just chill before heading back down to the cable car. We see that there's quite a bit of a queue, so we're gonna start queuing up before we are left here stranded. We still have like so many hours before it closes, but I think it's time to head back down to Fergus.
Head back to Fergus, find what we're going to do, where we're going to park, and go and explore.
We are making our way back down to Potes, and this shouldn't be too bad because we're so high up in the mountains. Look at the views from the van, it's unreal. So hopefully it's no trouble and Fergus can just freewheel back down to Potes.
23 kilometers.
Yeah.
We have made it down the mountain, and it's still very, very hot down here. But Fergus did it in like a quarter of the time that it took us this morning, because we didn't even have to put it in gear. It nearly freewheeled the whole entire way, which was 23 kilometers. So right now we have found a swimming pool that has showers and everything. So after hiking and doing everything, I think it's time to go and have a shower at the swimming pool before finding our park up for the night. We have finished getting our shower and we have made it to our park up, and it is the same park up where we were last night. We didn't want to start driving because it is like 8:30 in the evening. We said we'll park up here.
And it's 32 degrees.
It's 32 degrees.
We are sweating again.
Yesterday was like winter. Today, it's like 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗡 all over again. So we have parked up here and we're just going to have something to eat, and then we're going to go and explore the town. It's a little bit more livelier today than it was yesterday. Yesterday was
not hard.
A ghost town. So I have been made head chef, while Annie has been made head
tourism board, event coordinator, park up finder, activity organizer. She is just a jack of all trades. We have run out of burger babs, so this sandwich bread or sliced pan, whatever you call it, is going to do the job.
Yeah, no burger babs, but 2 slices of bread is all we have to do. We have made it into Potes and we are just discussing how warm it actually is. And this is in northern Spain. Imagine what it's like in the south of Spain.
There's actually a heat wave going to hit the south of Spain, and it's going to be 40 degrees this weekend. And we are just so glad we didn't go down south and we are here where it's 28 degrees, which is still quite hot for night time, but it's bearable. We are back in the van because this warm weather is making the flying ants go absolutely nuts, and they are just landing on us. It's disgusting. So we are back in the van because we can't handle it anymore. You probably have a couple on you yet.
I think they're crawling on my neck.
Oh.
So this is our situation right now. We never usually have our doors open.
Never, ever.
But tonight we have to. Our back door's open. Our side door's open. Our roof is open. I don't know if you can see it, but our fridge is out because it's so hot. We are struggling in this heat.
So we've locked all doors because we have to go to bed even though it's not cooling down. It's like 1 AM, so we're gonna use the 𝗧𝗥𝗧𝗟𝗦𝗡 to cool us down a little bit because it's just so hot in the van. So this here is going to save us and it's gonna allow us to sleep tonight.
Buenos dias from another boiling hot day here in 𝗏𝗏𝗧. It's around 9:20. The sun is out. It's probably close to 30 degrees again. I just went to the shop, got some fresh bread for our breakfast. Sausages are cooking. Annie has the van back into living mode and we are just deciding where we're going to go today. So after leaving 𝗏𝗏𝗧, we were driving along this like gorge or canyon and we found these like thermal springs alongside the road. So we've parked Fergus up and we have to walk like 800 meters to these springs, but they should be good. And it's very warm outside, so I don't know what it's going to be like.
Yeah, we're not white, it's going into thermal springs
When it's
like 30 degrees.
But sure, we'll give it a go and we'll see what it's like.
So to go down to the springs, we have to jump this wall, and jumping down is no problem, but I'm actually quite concerned about getting back up, so you might have to push me. Okay. Here behind us we have a spa, and right before you go to the spa there's a bridge, and underneath the bridge
There's natural pools.
yeah,
It's
with
more
thermal
natural.
lights. So we're going there. That river is absolutely frozen, there's a strong current in it, but in this little pool the water is so hot. It has actually, I don't know what temperature, but it'd be close to 40 degrees, would it be?
It is so hot.
It is so hot, and this water is actually sulfur water, which is very good for your skin, so any skin problems should be cured by lying here for like an hour. The water here is so warm. This is the hottest part of the hot springs. It's actually hard to touch the surface of the water in this little cave, but it's just so lovely as well, so I'm just gonna sit here for a while. So we're here at the camper van area, and this is not the most glamorous side of van life, but we are emptying our waters and getting new water. So here we have Shane getting the fresh water from underneath the sink, and it's time to fill this up. It's late now and it's going to be very heavy in a minute. So I was there getting fresh water, and then another van came, and because there was nobody at that moment emptying the toilet, he just came and started emptying his toilet, and I had to stop getting water because it's too sick. I can't get fresh water when there's someone emptying their shitter down that drain. So, and I made sure I said it.
We were getting fresh water, he empties his toilet, this place stinks.
No, and I said it out loud. It's just, it's horrible. Like, why cannot we should respect each other? Another admin stop, 1:55. Hola, muy buenas. Llamaba para saber a qué hora tenéis tours esta tarde. It's currently 5:30 and I have just booked a tour in a cheesecake at 8 o'clock. No, 8:15, sorry, and we have to be there at 7:30. This feels so wrong. So when I was booking the cheesecake, they told me that...
cheesecake.
They said cheesecake again. Yeah. Well, when I was booking the cheesecake, the cheese tour, let's call it cheese tour, they told me that in the cave it's like 10 to 15 degrees and that we should wear warm clothes. It's boiling outside. This is just, it's wrong, like torture. We've just got our tickets. It's €5 per person, and we are gonna go into a cave, see how the cheese is made, and then at the very end we're gonna taste different cheeses, which is gonna be a lot of fun because Shane is not a lover of strong cheese, so I'm just dying to see your reaction.
The only cheese I like is cheesecake ice cream.
It smells so much. I hope it tastes better. I'm gonna go for the creamy one first because I think it's gonna be the lightest.
No, no hace falta. Lo puedes, está en las cuevas y entra de forma natural.
The first one, but very nice.
Es que realmente es eso. La industria tiene una normativa, pero hay excepciones a la normativa. Las izquierdas.
Now we have this one. There were two types. This one is bluer. It's bluer. I think this one is spicier.
I can't eat any more cheese.
It's really nice. It's nice.
Smells of feet. Cheese tour is finished and he's still eating the cheese. It is too strong for me. It was born in the roof of my mouth.
It is very spicy.
It smells of feet. The tour was good. Didn't really understand a whole lot of it, but it was good. I understood bits and pieces. But yeah, if you're ever in this area, it's only €5. It's, how long does it last? Like 45 minutes?
Yeah.
So definitely come and check it out. But the cheese is not for me. So after the cheese tour, we decided that we're actually going to stay in this car park for tonight, because there is other car parks, but I just couldn't be bothered driving this evening after doing all this driving. we are beside a river, so we are going to go and look in and see, can we go in for a swim
In the morning.
either now or in the morning.
Oh, no, I'm going in the morning.
So we're just going to go for a walk now, check it out and see, can we get in. So on the hunt for trying to find the river. I don't know if we're walking through somebody's garden or what we're doing.
There's signs here, so this mustn't be private. It's currently 10:15 and Shane has had the brilliant idea of getting into the river. But I think it's not too bad of an idea, because you're going to be back in the van all fresh, but it is 10:15. This is crazy.
I am back in the van after that nice cold refreshing swim, but as you can see, we have our back door open, we have the sliding door open. It is so warm, but we are here with our Max cooler FlexTail fan, and that is the saviour on this trip. They have sent us this out and we would be absolutely lost without it. So if you want to get one, you can save up to 15% if you use our code 𝗬𝗎𝗍𝗍𝗍. So that is going to be linked down in the description, and if you want, you can go check out one of these. And another cool thing about it is, when we have all these windows and doors open, we can have our mosquito repellent on, so we are not bombarded with mosquitoes. So this fan comes in so handy on this trip.
So we are going to wrap up the video here. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to click the subscribe button down here to travel with us, because it does really help a lot. We are going to keep making our way through Picos de Europa. We are going to go to the Covadonga Lakes tomorrow. We're going to explore this stunning region, so make sure to stay tuned for that, and we'll catch you next week. Bye!